Well, it sure was a bumpy ride getting in here, folks. I'll tell you what. It's kind of windy today. And I'm guessing it's about 2 o'clock, maybe going on 3 in the afternoon. I haven't looked. And back out where we were last weekend. It's a solo trip for me this time. No dogs. Tammy chose to stay home, and I'm just going to try to look for some new areas and ride the buggy around, do some exploring, and show you guys around out here a little bit more. And here's my setup. It's just your basic Lance camper, but it's for a short bed truck. And I didn't want anything hanging over the bumper, and I also didn't want to have anything great big put on here. So I did some modifications in the box here and took away the storage and cut it so it slid all the way up like that. Yeah, it works real good for me. Nothing fancy, but I can get farther back here in the boondocks. And the cool thing is when you jackknife the trailer just right when you park it, you don't even have to take it off. The stairs come out, everything lines up, and we're good to go. Had a little mishap there on the jack a couple weeks ago. I gotta fix that when I get home. That's what happened when you jackknife the trailer a little too far. But anyway, I'm gonna get set up and get the buggy off here and do a little exploring. Well, I guess that's a bad sign when you're taking the screws out and the threads are all rusty. It's rotted pretty good inside there. I probably should have fixed it before, but it was holding okay. And here's the reason it came apart. Look here. It's just been wet inside there, and the wood itself is just completely rotted. It's not that big a deal to fix. I just have to go in there and replace that. Look at it just fall out of there. That's how the other sides were too, but I already fixed those. This one, I was waiting to do it, and I guess I can't wait anymore because this thing's going to be on my truck until I get it fixed. So, but hey, that's what happens when you buy used stuff sometimes. What the heck was that? My wrench. That's what happens when you buy used stuff sometimes. You got to do some repair work on it. Boy, I barely bumped it, and it popped right out of there like that. So I'll take it home and take the skin back from about, right about there down to somewhere in here where it's not rotted, and I'll put it in a new piece like I did in the other corners, and it'll be just spiffy. All right, I got to put some duct tape on that to fix all for the weekend, and then I'll get the buggy unloaded like I was going to in first place. Well, the big time duct tape repair is done. And like I said, it was already broke, so not that big a deal. And got camp all set up. Yes, sir. Home sweet home, folks. Not a bad rig. It all works real well for me. No cell phone signal to speak of out here, but I can text. Yeah, I got the buggy off the trailer. Generator all set up. I'm ready to get out and maybe find me a little bit of gold before the sun gives up on me today. Really enjoy this. It's awful quiet out here right now. No dogs to yell at. Tammy's not here. Kind of wish she was, but hey, everybody's got to take a break now and then. This is a really cool area. I got 2 machines with me today. I've got the MindLab GP 3500 that I use, and I have the Gold Monster. And we're going to throw the Gold Monster on the buggy and go buzz around a little bit and check out some of the shallow bedrock in these washes. And the Gold Monster's the machine for that job. I'm trying to squeak out a couple little ones and maybe find a new area to hunt. And if I do, and there's some deeper dirt around, I'll switch over to the 3500 and give that a go too. So I'm going to have a good weekend. Should be a lot of fun. And we'll see some new stuff and hopefully some gold into the poke. Get this old boy's batteries charged back up from a nice break from everything. And away we go. Yeah, I got a pretty good target right here. You can hear it. Hear us going bup, bup, bup. You can hear two different targets. I suspect one's this piece of ironstone right here. Yes. You hear that? There's a second target in there. Something small. Sounds like it's right on the bedrock. I'll do a live dig on this one because it's sounding real good. Right down here. Still down in there a little bit. It's caught in a crack in the bedrock there. That's always a good sign. That's my darn ring. Take it off for a second here. I think it's down in the crack right here. Yep. See if we can get it out. I think I moved it. All right, we got it. Okay. Uh-oh. Nope, not the rock. Oh, I heard it hit. It's either lead or gold, I bet. I see it right there. Nugget. Boy, it's just the shadows are getting long too. I was getting to the point where I was thinking, looky there. It's kind of dirty. It's a little gold nugget, folks. I don't know how well you can see it with this camera. I can get it in my mouth here. Some of the dirt off. But yeah, nice chunky little piece. Little gold nugget. First one of the trip. It only took me about an hour and a half to get over one. Hey, that's what it's all about, my friends. Yahoo, off we go. I still got a few minutes of daylight. I'm really liking this area. I'm, again, working right on the bedrock here. Here's my settings on the Gold Monster. I'm in auto 1. That's the first time the sensitivity on your left here blacks out in the center. I'm in deep. I always hunt in deep. And I got the volume turned up to here simply because you guys are listening along with me. But we're right on the bedrock here, like I always show you. You can see I did a little scrape there. I dug a little piece of screen here. This was a BB, I think. And a nugget. And another little target there. And I'm working right up this little bend here. You can see it goes up into the trees over there, but the bedrock's all exposed. I'm hoping to tag one here before I quit for the night and go up and have me a really nice ribeye steak cooked out here in the Arizona desert. Doesn't get much better. Got my first nugget and really having a blast. Kind of weird being solo out here this time. I'm so used to having somebody or the dogs around. Interesting, and I'm keeping track where the nuggets are coming from, and we'll come up again probably next weekend. Maybe not this area, but yeah, who knows. We'll see how it goes this next couple days. Already one nugget in the poke. It's kind of windy, so I hope the wind's not messing this up. But anyway, talk to you in a minute. Alrighty, here's the final take of the day. You got a bunch of trash there, little BBs and bits of wire and a chunk of lead, a nail. Looky there. Yes, sirree, Bob. Nice little gold nugget. First day here, gold within, I guess, about an hour and a half, somewhere in there. It's kind of windy. And we're all set up. Got the buggy, like I said, and we got the moon coming up over the mountains. Kind of a pretty sight. It's time for me to eat. I'm hungry. So I'm going to call this a wrap for today and get back at it tomorrow morning. Got all day and we got a buggy. Should be able to tag a couple, hopefully anyway. So, till tomorrow, Nugget Shooter out.